Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons & Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, the heroes ventured forth to explore strange new lands. Gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on Botched. Carindol walked through a door. The floor was really fast, and I died. Then I went and got a case of beer, and I came back and there were 3 balls. We answered some riddles, and now we're in the water. It's really blue. And I'm still dead.
Welcome to the 6th episode of Botch. Thanks for everybody for tuning in again. We're going to start off where we did last time, where the party just went down into this flooded area. There's a corroded metal gate in front of them, and it's kind of attached into the stone wall. There's no handle or anything like that, so it's not like a typical doorway.
Not for long, it isn't. Strength.
Okay.
One of these. Here it
It's
is.
clearly a sewage drain pooping in.
Crit 20.
Yeah.
Griddick just reaches in, he kind of, tenses a little bit, looks around, and then just pops right out. He's like, oh, well, that was surprisingly easy. And then tosses it, but when it hits the water, it makes like this massive splash. So it's super heavy, but it was like a paperweight to him. He's just like, this? Don't even care.
I give him a nice golf clap. Just.
Griddick is numero uno!
I don't do puzzles or traps.
So, going through this area, there's now a large round room and some steps that go up to like a platform. And there's water on all sides of this room, and then a door at the other end of the room.
Don't drink the water. There's blood in the water.
All right. So describe the room again.
So it's a large square room right through the entrance that you guys just are opened up, I guess. It's a set of stairs that go up to a platform. It's about 3 feet. So it's just outside of the water.
Okay.
There's water on all sides of this platform, and the doorway's at the other end of this room.
I would like to perception the rest of the room.
Okay.
See like the ceiling and the walls.
Okay.
That'd be a 15.
The ceiling's about 12 feet up.
Okay.
It's smooth and flat. There's no ridges like it was made out of like...
Hey guys, it's smooth and flat,
And ridgeless.
ridgeless.
For not her pleasure. The walls are the same way. Smooth. Doesn't look like it looked like it was carved out of
Flat,
stone as opposed
ridgeless. Yeah.
to...
Like a glass dildo, really.
Yeah, exactly.
You can put it in the microwave.
The water is...
It makes it hotter.
The water around you is... It's like
Don't put it in for too long.
a blackish color, and it's still...
Or do.
It's not really moving,
So
other than right around where you guys are.
does it actually look like water, or does it look like
It's like really
black
murky
liquid?
water. Like New Jersey water. Or if you went
How
to...
dare you, sir.
Guys, nobody
We are
touch that
stronger
water.
than the storm.
Nobody
And we
touch
love
that
the
water.
Phillies.
Don't touch it.
Philadelphia.
Don't touch
I
it.
guess South Jersey?
Yep.
Maybe? I don't know. I mean, you guys are currently standing in it, kinda.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Throw the halfling into it. That's your answer for everything.
It's a 20-foot gap?
20-foot gap.
I don't know.
It's a stone platform in the middle of the room that's
Yeah.
above the water, and there's
Yeah.
like a little ring of water that goes the entire way around this room.
A little ring.
And we're in the water.
Yeah,
Just in the
because
ring.
you
How
just
high up is the stone? Like, where does it plateau?
The
it's
stone
stairs.
is so high, dude.
It's stairs that go up 3 feet to this platform, so it's not very high. It's just enough to be out of the water.
I'm getting onto those stairs.
Okay, so you're on
Before
the stairs.
anybody else.
I'll follow you.
Okay, so you're just on the stairs. It's not a ton of stairs. It's only like 6 stairs, and then you're up on the platform.
Excuse me.
So you're just going up on the platform. Okay, so you're up there. Coral's just...
Carindol's dead.
I know Carindol's dead. Coral's just staring.
Coral's skeptical of,
Okay.
of the surroundings.
Carindol's vomiting. Okay, we're good.
Carindol is dead.
Wherever he
As
is.
far as we know, unless like we're gonna get see a
he's just
huge
drinking
twist.
It's a huge twist.
Huge twist. New York, huge.
Mr. J.
What are you guys doing?
Shame she doesn't have that
Mr.
in the
J.
Suicide Squad movie, which we've seen already.
She talks like
'Cause
South
it's
Jersey.
out.
We're not living in the future. We haven't seen the
No,
movie.
It wouldn't
we're
already
from
be out.
the future.
We're from the
everybody.
future, and the movie is amazing.
It wouldn't be out.
No,
Comes
what
out
is-
in like
so
August.
amazing. Shh, we're from the far
The Joker is actually Robin.
The Joker is actually Batman. Jared, let
What do you guys do?
us move on from here.
I'm dead. You guys do stuff.
You are dead.
What do I see from the platform?
Nothing other than what I just told
All
you.
right.
Is there anything else in the room at all?
Nope.
No doors.
I mean, it's just that door at the end of the platform.
I will go.
Okay.
I'll go towards
Now you're
it.
starting to go up?
Yep.
Okay. So, the floor is really damp, and then right around the
I hate that word.
doorway could
Glad
be moist.
No, son of a bitch.
Floor's
Why
very
did
moist.
you know exactly what I didn't?
Because no one likes the word moist.
Nobody likes it. It's a bad word.
Yeah. So,
It's worse than anything else.
out of that moist floor lies these, like,
I like
gelatinous creatures that
I don't mind.
slowly creep their way towards you. Yeah.
And they're in between us and the door.
Yeah.
How many of them are there?
There are 4. They're about the size of, like,
How
a dog.
far away is everybody?
You guys are all right next to each other.
Well, I kind of left the group and moved forward.
Oh, okay. Well, then they're, like, 5 feet behind you.
That's not enough. How far away are these
We'll just
creatures?
say initiative. How about that?
Nat 20.
20. Yum.
Waste of a 20.
What'd you guys get for your rolls?
You guys are like a bunch
16.
of gelatinous rubes.
Coral, what'd you get?
6.
So first up is Potato.
Or like gelatinous pubes.
So I guess I will take a shot at one with my bow.
Sure, you can do that.
I don't know what else to do.
I don't know.
Do
Smother
you
it
not
with love.
recommend?
We'll find out
we'll
if
find out
that
if our
is
weapons
useful.
can work.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess this is better than getting up close to one, and
Yeah.
so I botched.
Awesome.
Wait,
You're
I can
You get to
reroll one.
re-roll your
Oh
bot.
yeah. Oh wait, no,
Should I do this?
no. She can re-roll that.
I know. That's how she died last time.
That's good. All
What am I
right.
gonna do? Shoot myself in the face?
You could.
You might.
Did you?
No way!
Another double botch.
That's a lot.
Are you
Advantage.
fucking kidding me? Oh my god.
How do I do that?
That's just
Somebody, listeners,
Christ.
please compute the statistics of that.
Roll your
Or
damage.
just send her
Oh,
new
man.
dice.
Let's see. That is this.
Remember, I bought those dice.
It's 9.
9. Okay. Coral, you feel like a weird twinge in your back. Like
I'm sorry.
like. Oh, what is that? Oh, that
like a
seems
sharp
off
shooting
/ painful.
Is 9 your double? Or
Oh
that
my
was your
God.
damage plus your...
That was damage plus my.
So times 2, 18.
Wait,
No,
why,
not times 2.
Why times 2?
No.
Because it's a crit?
That's not.
No, that's not how that works.
It's not a crit.
So it's like right in the middle of your back.
Yeah, I got shot in the spine.
Yeah.
For how
not in the
much?
spine.
All right,
Just
just
shot
in the back.
Yeah,
And
for
You
9
also
damage.
can't use your
Can he feel his legs?
You son of a bitch.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
He just
Oh,
drops.
He
like a
wasn't
fish.
using them anymore.
And then Griddick says, "Well, you don't need them."
I most certainly do. I can use them. All right, so how much damage do I take?
You took
9.
9 damage.
Oh, great.
Potato. Coral up. With another double botch.
Magic. Could
Get
you
outta
stop
here.
doing that?
You know, I usually don't roll botches, but when I
Maybe-
do, I do them all in a row.
Maybe you should just go
I
with
don't
the one
always
botch.
botch. But when I do...
It's a double.
It's a double botch. So that hurt.
Yep. These are things.
Yeah.
So Potato went. So then it's Alora's.
She won't burn us to death.
I'm not super confident about
She hits
that.
one of the oozes for 4 damage.
With what?
These little fire rings that shoot out. She shoots 3 of them. So, next up would be Griddick.
You should drive your dragon to puke acid at them.
She already used her acid. She can't use it again anyway.
No, she
I
can't.
missed that.
Oh, no, I guess
no,
you guys
it's
did
been
nap.
we
You guys
napped for
did
those
nap.
8
It's true.
hours.
Never
So.
mind. I take it back.
Put your finger down her throat, Dave.
No more fingers.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
lose
Kiki.
my hand.
It's worth. I'm a monster anyways.
I'll try to.
How to puke your own dragon.
I'll try to run it and take a swing.
Okay, which one? The weak one or the
Yeah.
other ones? Okay.
22.
Hits.
16 damage.
You hit it and it just explodes. Like it bursts, almost like the little film that was holding it together is no longer there. So it just goes everywhere. And that's that. That one's gone dead.
Hooray!
Yep. Next up is Coral.
Coral will attack one of them.
Okay. That water that
17.
you're all standing in. Hits.
7 damage.
So you whap it. It kind of like gurgles a little bit, but it's, coalesces back together. Next up, they go. 2 of them are going to attack. And they miss Coral. And then the last one's going to attack Grit. He rolls a crit.
Does it hit me or my
Takes
dragon?
his leg.
It takes his other... Oh, you take 16 damage. I rolled max.
I'm still alive.
Oh, okay, nice. So yeah, we're back to Potato. Please shoot Coral again.
Please don't.
Or me.
Don't shoot either of us.
It's true, now you have two.
That would be best.
All right, let's try not to shoot my party again.
Okay.
All right, let's go for it.
It's real easy, though.
All right, I got 18.
Hits.
All right.
Thank fuck.
Are you shooting the weak one or the 2 strong ones?
I'll shoot one of the strong ones.
Okay.
6.
Alrighty. So it kind of hits and makes it splatter a little bit, but it comes back together as well. Next up is Aloris. Hits with a little firebolt that's going to deal 2 damage.
Good job, Aloris.
The guard's going to go twice because I forgot to do it last time. Both will hit.
Super guard, super guard, super guard, super guard.
Does not kill the ooze, but it is
Does not kill.
very weak.
Does not kill.
It is very weak. Yeah,
Critic.
So
You're up.
say it.
So the one in front of you is one of the stronger ones.
14.
Hits.
13.
It's in bad shape, but it's still just barely alive.
Still alive.
Still alive.
Staying alive.
Coral.
Staying alive. Can I hit the one that he just hit?
Yeah.
All right. I
No
will.
singing.
Or at least I will try.
Okay.
That would be 23.
Hits.
4 damage.
It's dead.
Ah, yes.
So next up we have the 2 oozes.
Chooses?
One ooze is going
Is
to
one
attack
of them named
Coral.
Ivan?
Miss. It's named Ivan. They both miss, so they're totally fine. So back to Potato.
All right. Taking a shot.
All right.
9.
Does not hit. So then we have Aloris, who misses, and then we have the guard, who misses. So then we have Griddick.
Swing again.
Okay.
1.
Ooh. Botch. Nothing bad happens. You just stumble and miss.
Oh, shit. Thank God.
Check your percentage again.
No, don't. No.
69 means you're dead. No, it's fine. You're lucky that was the second one. Oh, yeah, I forgot. When we roll 69, it's the same as getting 100%, because why not?
Because of course.
Yeah, because of course. So then we have Coral. There's one very badly damaged and one completely not damaged.
I will hit the damaged one.
Okay.
Focus fire!
With a 7.
Nope.
Nope.
So then we have the 2 oozes. The one ooze is going to start to kind of surround Coral a little bit. Like move around him.
Shield
Should
eater.
I roll a boner check?
Of course.
Or strip naked.
Yeah, strip naked.
Performance.
17.
Oh, it's moving faster now.
Oh.
Just surrounding your legs.
I'm kind of into it.
So your legs are completely covered.
I'm like terrified, but into it.
What's your AC, Griddick?
16.
Hits. You're gonna
Redacted.
take 5 damage.
Sleepy time.
Your dragon just goes, falls over. Potato. What are you up to?
damage is too
Alright.
many.
I'll take a shot at the one that's not. There's one wrapped around his legs right now, you said?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a
Shoot
shot
him
at
in
the
leg.
other one.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright.
Could have
14?
saved me. Or
Hits?
crippled me.
Alright.
Both be entertaining.
You were an adventure till you get shot in the
9.
knee with that arrow. Okay. 9. So it does some good damage. Then we got Laura's. Hits. And her guard misses. So she's gonna not shoot at Coral.
Damn
That's
it,
good.
Alois.
That's good.
She's gonna do a lot of damage to that other ooze.
Oh, thank
But it's
shit.
still alive. The guard misses, so then we have Griddick. Roll your con
Save
check.
versus death.
Yep, save versus death. Not con check, I guess.
18.
Okay, so
That's
you
above
passed
10.
Yep, that's above 10, so you're fine for your first one. Next we're gonna have back to Coral.
I'm still being enraveled.
Yep, it's moving up you.
Digested.
It's basically up to your knees now.
All right, so can I attack it
You can.
or try
How
and
do you wanna
remove it
attack?
from myself?
It's ooze. So how would you try it?
I'm thinking like Warhammer, like pushing it
Down
down.
your scrotum.
Like my legs. You know, not like hitting it, but just like pushing it down.
Okay. So not a hit. You're just trying to push an ooze down.
I'm just trying to remove myself from the
We're
ooze.
trying to remove the ooze from
trying
my
to
lower half.
Remove the ooze.
So imagine like a thing of grape jelly is like moving up your leg.
Yeah.
So if you just push one side down, as soon as you come back up, it'll just fill back in.
I'm trying to like push
What-
all of it
Wouldn't his
off.
hands
It would
get
be
stuck in it?
delicious though. What? If he's trying to use his hands, he's trying to use a hammer.
But then wouldn't the hammer just get stuck in it?
If he's just pushing it, yeah.
I'm gonna try and extricate myself without my hammer.
How?
Like
Jumping.
Ejaculation.
pushing down and removing a leg.
Okay. You could try that.
Try it.
Dex check?
Yeah? Oh. That would be 7.
It's now to your waist.
Great.
It got a
Shit
little,
your pants,
you actually
bro.
you actually squatted a little bit, so it was easier for it to move up.
I am going to tell my compatriots, hey guys, having some problems with this. Please help.
So now it's its turn. So it's now up to your neck. So it's almost enveloped your entire body.
Not yet, but hey guys, somebody please help
So you
me.
basically can't move anymore. Your arms and legs are completely covered. You're up to your neck, and it's just slowly
Somebody help
rising
me.
up.
I love all of you. Please, someone help me.
And then
Shoot him with your arrow.
No, don't. Just end it.
the other ooze moves over towards you and goes,
Come on.
"Bleh," and like jumps up in the air. It just wraps around your head and deals.
Before that happens, can I call out and be
Sure.
like, someone help me?
Talos!
You
Shoot
take
lightning.
You take 8 damage though.
Your thing.
Yeah, can't you shoot your lightning?
Is
laser?
that an attack?
That one is yes.
Rebuke.
It has to make a dex save.
Both of them.
Against what? Just
13.
Oh, that dexterous is.
did not.
All right, so they take 2d8,
Okay.
7 damage.
Okay, so that one's dead. So you just have a dead ooze wrapped around your head then, as the other
And
one's.
it melts away.
Yeah, the other one's still going up.
It's still going up, but I can still breathe.
Yeah.
With
Take
my
a big
last breath,
Okay.
I call out to the party, somebody please fucking help me. Somebody please fucking help me.
Luckily for you, next up is Potato.
All right, I'm gonna pull out one of my swords.
Even better.
Charge. Charge him.
I'm gonna try to I'm not gonna shoot you.
No, it's all right. I just I can't say anything, but I'm seeing you pull out your swords, and I'm kind of freaking out.
Ever.
I'm like, oh god. She's gonna kill me.
All right. I don't want to like take a swing. I want to try to like shave part of it off carefully.
Shave his nipple off.
What's her check to shave me?
Say goodbye to your 2 bits.
Hey, she's just going top half, right?
Yeah.
Like I'll try like around his arm or something.
You know,
like,
there's a
nothing
lot
really vital.
you know,
There's a lot of
there's-
room between his
like-
legs.
What's her
Like
what's
a
her roll
sawing
to
motion.
shave my just like my face?
An attack.
Swing it like a baseball bat.
Please don't.
But not so.
Wait,
I just want to do damage to it
Die.
without like hitting him. So I just want to like try to like
Do subtle damage.
just cut a layer of the ooze off to do
So-
damage
That's
to it
really
so it
just
dies.
punching me out. That's just punching me until I pass out.
Is he standing like this?
He's standing with his like hands and legs like in, like he's being wrapped up by like rope, that type of thing.
Go around the neck.
I'm gonna try it off the arm, like shave.
Shave his legs off.
So okay,
Get
So
me those
like I'm
legs,
not, I'm
girl.
just like very
Okay.
carefully.
So this
like,
I have
This is-
no opinion.
this is how we're gonna set it up. So Potato
You mean-
very gently walks up and just holds the sword right above Coral. And he's like, "Just don't move. This will be over very quickly." Just as, like,
Start crying.
hovering it above him. She's like aiming kind of for the shoulder, but her sword's kind of waving around a little bit. And then she rolls an attack of.
no. I got 11.
Oh, that 7 really looks like a 1 from here.
So that won't hit the ooze. So instead, that'll roll damage.
But if I'm hitting him,
percentile.
it's hitting the ooze.
She can just miss
Yeah.
totally.
So
Okay, so let's roll percent to see if she just misses totally.
It's like 50-50.
Because she just barely missed.
because if I like shave too far off, then I'm not gonna hit
She
anything.
missed. She missed. So she whiffs. Her sword wavers around and misses. So then Aloris is up, and she's just stroking her chin.
Her beard.
She's like, anyone have any suggestions on what they'd like me to do? Like, I can magic missile him.
Get this off of me.
I could throw a firebolt at him.
Salt. Throw salt.
Salt? I don't have any salt on me.
Sounds like a magic component to me.
Set him on fire.
Set him on fire?
Set him on fire.
Okay.
I
So she's like, I'll throw a firebolt.
oh,
Misses. Could hit him right in the face.
thank God.
Does not. It just whiffs right by Coral's face as he's. Next up is the guard, who is like, I got this, guys.
Coral starts crying.
He walks over to
And
Coral.
your tears
He
heal. the
raises his great sword up in the air. He's like, shh.
Super guard.
It goes,
Super guard.
and the ooze just falls right off of Coral. The hair on your arm's a little shorter than it was before.
I start crying harder.
He just tells you to stop being such a pussy.
I'm so happy.
Man up.
I'm crying because I'm happy.
I really wish I would have gotten a chance at that.
I'm really
Well, you're currently
glad
unconscious.
you didn't.
So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really was.
What are you guys doing now that the oozes are dead?
Wake me up.
I
Inside.
basically
Can't
grapple
wake
the guard who frees me, and I give him just like the strongest embrace. I'm just like, I love you, man.
Meanwhile,
Thank you.
Griddick rolls another death
He
roll.
gives you a hug back. He's like, oh, okay. Yeah, Greg, do another hug, death roll.
Hug roll.
Do a hug roll.
Hug roll.
Hug of death.
Hug the Grim Reaper.
An 8.
Okay, one in the other direction.
Every 6 seconds.
1 and 1.
2, 3, 4.
Anybody doing anything?
6 1,000.
I
13.
The guard comes over after he gets out of the loving embrace of Coral and patches you up and you're back at 1 hit point.
Super guard.
Yeah. He's like,
I'm gonna
gives
take.
you a nice pat on the chest.
I'm gonna take the health potion off of my bandolier that is on my chest
Sure.
and drink it.
Okay. So yeah, so that's that. as far as that room's concerned.
Can I cast a spell?
Sure, if you want.
I will cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to that door.
Okay. You walk right up to that door. It's a door.
Push it. Push it real good.
You bop it.
Oh, you pushed it real good? Nothing happened when you pushed it.
Pull it. Peg it.
So
Touch it.
then
Peg it.
I back up Enrica.
Bop it.
Okay.
Bop it.
Bop it.
How much room do I have?
You could back. I mean,
Sex it.
if you backed her up the entire way of the platform, 50 feet.
All right, and then I start explaining. I start explaining to her
What are you
what a
explaining
missile
to
kick
her?
is.
I'll tell you what. Charisma check, and I'll charisma check, and you can convince her to missile kick with you on it.
It's a good poker face.
You crit, didn't you? Mm-hmm. She's like, you know what?
That's a great idea.
I feel like I've seen it someplace before, and like I feel like it worked. So I like this plan. I'm happy to be a part of it. And she does that cat little butt wiggle thing again, and then slow-mo runs at the door.
I grab onto Phil and hold him steady.
She's still
So
good.
she goes without Phil.
Strength check?
Steady as she
You might
goes.
just fall.
Nat 20.
You just rip Gredick right off her back like it's not even
Yep.
there. So she's just running.
Wouldn't she stop since I'm not controlling her
You
anymore?
persuaded her that it was
That's
a good
a great
idea,
idea.
with a fucking crit. Okay, so she does that run and does the leap through the air type thing, and she's going like a solid 3-4 feet,
Uh-huh.
and then just the door just is not there anymore. She's just perfect circle hole, just right through that door, shatters the door, the wood door.
It's a great idea.
Great idea.
And she just pokes up and she puts her head in the she's just like, you were right, Gredick. It was a great
Everything
idea.
worked out.
So the door's open now. You're welcome.
There's no door.
I mean, like, you're probably kind of halfway under the water, so you're more like...
Jesus Christ.
Because you don't have a leg.
Well, no, you're not underwater. You're on a platform.
Yeah,
He was
dick.
yanked off.
Shut up, ghost.
I pull him up and hold him.
So what are you guys doing?
Swaddle me.
I swaddle Riddick.
Upset no swallow.
That's not what that is,
That's
but
why I'm not allowed around babies anymore. Weird.
Ow.
Anyways, what are you guys doing?
Going up to that door
There's not a door there anymore.
and perceiving what's
It's a
beyond.
like a round room with a cylinder in the middle of the room that goes from the ceiling to the floor. And has like an opening in the front of it.
so it's a stripper pole.
No, it's not a pole. It's like a large
Dance
sphere.
real pretty, boy.
Like
It's
it
a stripper
probably has
column.
Has a diameter of 3 feet.
A stripper column.
Sure.
So
With a hole?
Yeah, a hollow stripper column.
oh,
So what are you guys doing?
So there's nothing else in this room.
It's an empty room with a cylinder that goes from the floor to the ceiling, and the cylinder itself has like an opening in the front side of it, and it's about 3 feet in diameter. It's just empty on the inside.
that opening is.
What's everything made of?
Stone except for the cylinder. The cylinder is made out of metal.
Let's put the halfling in the tube.
No.
no, we've already sacrificed one halfling and an elf. There are no other doors in the room.
Nope.
It's just a,
Solid stone everywhere.
We gotta put something in the tube.
or do we?
Probably.
Most likely. But what
It's a Futurama tube?
what
Like
can,
that, yeah.
So that
Except it has a top and a bottom, so it
So
doesn't
it's-
look like it goes forever.
So it's the base of a pneumatic tube.
Sure. Could
And
be.
that, like,
You can't tell. Could be.
I mean, I'm too stupid to know what that is.
Yeah.
But
Also, that probably doesn't exist. That technology is a little.
other than through magic,
Yeah. No ideas?
Can I
Put the beer down. And then
pray to Talos for guidance?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm doing an insight check.
It's not really, but we'll go with it.
8.
Griddick, you have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I will pray to Talos for
Okay.
insight. Do I add anything?
No.
And if not, to hell with you.
If not, I have a 14.
You get like a little tingly sensation in the back of your brain as soon as you get done praying. And basically, you know the only way out of this room has something to do with this tube,
Shitting it.
but you don't know what.
What if I cover the
It's your
tube?
dick in a tube. What?
My dick will not cover the tube.
Not with that attitude.
Add a tube.
With our dicks combined.
Thank you. At a tube. But no.
Potato, you got any ideas?
Walk a little closer to the tube and just sort of
Yeah.
look in
The
without
tube.
going. Do I see anything?
Just an empty tube. Well, it's
like-
not like it doesn't go anywhere. It looks like it's
You are
just
seeing
a metal cylinder.
the
It's open on your
tube.
side, and it's got a top and it's got a bottom, so it doesn't like go off forever.
So it doesn't. Okay.
We're gonna take a break. And we're back. So
I run full speed into it.
into the tube.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So Gritty
All right.
commands his little.
Oh, no.
You cannot sacrifice another character.
Have her throw you in there.
That's what I was.
Just toss.
Dwarf
Toss
toss.
the dwarf.
Um,
Do you want her to toss you in?
Yes.
Place me
With her-
gently
with her-
inside.
Plus 5 strength. She tosses it.
I'm gonna throw my bottle of whiskey in there for.
I wanna
Can't handle
get
a
out of the
strong
way.
Woman.
Okay. So you toss
I
your
like a
bottle of
strong
whiskey in
Asian
there.
woman without emotion.
It breaks. And nothing happens. You just broke a bottle of whiskey in the tube. So now there's broken glass in there. Whiskey. Smells like booze.
Delicious.
Any follow up to that plan, Griddick?
Throw him in.
I want to go into it.
Don't be a bitch.
Do you just want Enrica to
Toss me in.
toss you in?
Shove is a better word.
She tosses you right into there. Just bloop, throws you in there, and then you're just sitting on broken glass.
Staff infection.
You take 1 damage.
All right.
Jam him up the tube from the bottom.
So you're just sitting there in this tube, one leg, just kind of looking out. Nothing's happening. And all of a sudden, the tube shuts. And Coral and Potato roll perception check.
15.
Okay.
11.
You can hear like a noise.
Like an up and then a down?
Yeah, like an up and then a down. And then the doors open, and there sits Griddick. Just
With both of his legs?
no, just sitting in there.
So, Griddick, what happened?
I will grab and pull him towards us.
What did I see inside that tube?
So Griddick may or may not have gone someplace in this tube, and then comes back, and there sits Griddick in the tube. What are you guys doing?
So, what happened to you, Griddick?
I don't know.
Or give him a hug.
Would you recommend that we go into the tube as well?
I don't know.
One of us come into the tube.
So, do you just not know, or you're not telling us?
I don't know what happened.
All right. Do you remember going into the tube?
Yeah.
I just passed him a note. Doesn't mean anything. I mean, you guys can roll like insight checks, or
Yeah.
No. They can just
Roll
come in and
whatever.
get me.
Roll it for the
they
NPCs.
can come in and get you.
12 for
13.
insight.
Okay. You all think, like, you all get like this weird, like, twinge up the back of your spine. Something seems not quite right.
Stab him.
I don't believe you.
Come get me out of here. I am sitting in glass.
How?
And whiskey.
Just come in and get me. Come into this tube.
Here, crawl out to the edge.
My arms are tired.
Mr. Strength.
Not Mr. Constitution.
So you crawling your way out of that tube?
Yeah, I'm gonna start crawling towards Sandy.
Crawling through that broken glass. Nice.
Sandy's dead.
Shit.
You mean
Potato.
I saw her. You take another 2 damage from crawling through broken glass. You have nothing on your hands.
My hands are bloody now.
Yep.
Alright.
Hands and elbows.
I call down the tube. Hey man, how are you? Is he bleeding?
Now he fucking is.
Broken glass.
Because you're like, hey, crawl out of this fucking tube. It's filled with broken glass.
Please help me. You're like, no.
I just need to know. I need to know if he's bleeding.
Yeah, he's bleeding.
All right.
Are you close to the entrance now?
Close to you.
All right, I'll pull him out the rest of the way, or at least I'll try.
Potato.
Strength to try to pull him out.
Yeah, sure. Just reach right in there and grab him.
16.
To death, you say.
Yeah, you grab him, you pull him right out.
Thanks.
No problem, brah.
Aloris and her guard have like their weapons out, and they're just like eyeballing Griddick. Just like completely like, I don't trust him.
Can I back away now?
Yeah, you can.
Can I ask Aloris to detect magic on Griddick?
She does indeed detect magic on Griddick.
Is that new?
She never tried before.
I'm a magic dwarf.
Maybe it's that sparkle in
A
his eye.
magical mountain dwarf. Coral is squinting suspiciously.
Can I insight to see what he's going to do?
Sure.
Without doing something?
Yeah.
Nice. He's gonna give you a hug.
That's a 10.
Compared to
You don't think he's up to anything.
my performance of 19.
He goes,
I'm normal.
hello.
I'm like, all right, that seems normal.
For
That's
me.
that's all right.
Like, he seems fine.
I'm cool with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm cool with it.
Go give him a hug.
Hugs. Hugs for days.
I'm not gonna hug him. I'm just gonna be okay with what he's doing.
You guys doing
I'm
anything?
like, all right, yeah, he's cool.
Can I try to see what's up with him, like insight or something?
You can do an insight check again.
Yeah. Now that he's out of the tube, I'll try again. I got 9.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
You feel like he might be going for a weapon. Like, he looks a little trigger fingerish. And he's like kind of making his way towards
What's a
you.
trigger?
Crossbows have triggers.
We would know what a trigger
Fuck you.
is. We would know what that is.
Flung.
So yeah.
I'm gonna keep backing away.
Okay.
Is this like Evil Dead?
Don't know.
You're making me nervous, man.
Okay. So you guys spend enough time not murdering Griddick that you guys all of a sudden feel like a sudden whoosh through your minds, and everything seems fine again. And Aloris realizes that it was some sort of magical trick, like clouding your minds and making you think that Griddick was out to get you.
Thanks for helping me out of the tube.
Literally, the note that I gave him just said, "This is just a note, but you're not allowed to tell anybody what it says."
That's awful.
And then he passed me a note that said, "This is just a note." So. And then
Kill him to death.
all of a sudden, a stone slab opens up at the back of the room.
You didn't murder each other.
Hooray!
But you now have dreads since you
Yeah, you
touched my blood.
he was
hands.
bleeding, so yeah, you have dreads now. So you might want to get that checked. What are you guys doing?
Getting back on top of my lizard mount.
Oh yeah, you mount that.
I mount that lizard.
Coral takes exception to your mounting.
Coral sees your mounting, kind of freaks out, and then just goes behind you,
And then mounts
judging
me.
you silently.
And then I steer her into.
Into where?
Then
Yeah, door open.
Door, yeah.
Okay, so you're going in and out of the room.
Yeah,
okay.
missile kick it.
Dun, dun,
It's open.
dun.
Missile kick it.
So okay, fine. So she missile kicks the space that the door would have been and just goes right through it. And let's see if she lands on her back.
Ooh.
She doesn't. She lands on her side. So you're fine.
Like a good lizard.
Gets up and you're in like it looks like a cavern of sorts. There's like a big chasm. Like a very long stretch of nothingness. About 60 feet. So that's what you immediately see. Without doing any types of checks or anything like that.
Can I guess, follow and then do a perception check?
Sure.
Follow.
15.
Okay. So on the other side of this chasm, there's a decaying, angry-looking kobold just tied to a rock. It only has one arm, and it's like chained to this rock. And sitting next to it is a lever, like right in arm's length. And there's just like this very large bridge that's right next to that kobold, and it's just sitting there looking just grumpy as hell. Just staring at you guys, just, fuck you want. Kind of glances at Enrica, though, and she's like, hey, man, okay, kind of into that. But the rest of you like, fuck you. What are you guys doing?
I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
Which sides of the castle?
He's on one side, and you're on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to cross that bridge.
It's up in the air. He's sitting next to a lever. The bridge is straight up.
What's that lever do? I shout.
He says, what the fuck do you think it does? It puts down this fucking bridge.
Come on, man.
Why are you gonna do that?
What?
I'm fucking not gonna do that. Fuck you.
What's to bring this to put that bridge down?
Fuck you.
What reason did we give you to bring it down?
You haven't. That's why it's not down, you dumbass.
Then keep it up.
I'm gonna.
Good.
Thanks for reiterating.
Why are you so grumpy?
I'm a zombie kobold that's chained to a rock. I've been here for hundreds of years.
Well,
Thousands.
Bring the bridge down, and I'll help you get chained.
Why are you chained to a rock?
Who chained you there?
The people who built this place, they want somebody who can pull this stupid lever. So here I sit, chained to this
So
fucking
do your
rock.
job. You're here to do one job. Do your job.
I don't want to do it. You can roll to see if you can make him.
What would the charisma, persuasion?
What are you trying to get him to do?
Pull the lever.
So what are you trying to do? Persuade him.
No, I'm not.
Okay, fine.
16.
He's like, what are you going to do for me if I do?
Well, I got this halfling.
Hey, now.
What do you want?
I'm more into that dragon.
No, non-negotiable.
I don't want a fucking halfling. I like dragons.
We'll talk about it face to face.
Scales are so pretty. So smooth.
We'll talk about it.
What do you mean we'll talk about it? I want something.
I'll give you something. You just gotta lower the bridge first.
What am I going to get?
What do you want?
Out of this place.
Sure.
How will you do that?
You asked too many questions.
You can roll deception to just say, be like,
Nope. 6.
Proto, you can roll deception too if you want. Although you gotta
16.
roll high. Oh, just enough. He's like, grumble, grumble, grumble. And he pulls the lever and it and lands right in front of you guys. So now you have like a little bridge. So now there's a bridge in front of you.
I'll cross it.
Second.
I'll follow.
Okay, so you guys cross the bridge. You're on the other side, and the kobold's like, all right, well, huh? Guys?
It's a kobold, right?
Yeah. Yeah?
Does he realize that we're way stronger and faster than him?
He's chained to a rock.
Yeah.
He just wants to be not chained to a rock anymore.
I go up to him
Eh?
and I give him a back massage.
He's got his back tied to a rock.
I know, which is why the back massage will be alright.
I don't know how you give him a back massage. You can't reach it. It's got a rock next to it. Like it's up against a rock.
Wait,
If
so like
you
he's
put your back
like
up
he,
to that
he
wall,
can't.
how would I give you a back
He
massage?
can't do anything. Let's
I
just
thought he
leave
was
him.
chained to it. I didn't
Yeah, he's
think
chained to it. Like, chained
I didn't
to a
think
rock.
he was just like pressed against it.
No, yeah, he's pressed up against
Oh,
it.
that's
Like,
terrible.
can't go anywhere. Just stuck with
Oh,
one
that's
arm.
awful.
Let's leave him.
I don't want to.
He just keeps eyeballing on Rika. That's some fine scales you've got there.
It's super creepy. I know, but I don't.
If
wanna
we
leave
break
him.
those chains, he's a zombie kobold.
Pretty much. He's decaying.
I'm sure he's hungry. I'm sure he hasn't eaten in a while.
Yeah, where's he gonna go?
After us?
After
We could kill him. I have no problems with killing him. I just have a problem with not releasing him.
So why were you chained up?
They put me here.
but why?
Yeah. They.
Those damn winged assholes put me here.
Yeah, cool. Why?
Just in case they need somebody to lower the stupid bridge.
No.
Why you?
No. Why you?
Why me?
Yeah.
I was just sitting on a fucking rock nearby.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, you look like a good asshole to do this.
Insight on that shit
Insight.
story.
Okay.
15.
17.
You believe what he's telling you?
21.
You don't believe what he's telling you. You're like, yeah, bullshit.
Nope.
And he's like, May.
Let me
May
know what
not.
it is. What is it?
Sided with the bad guy.
Uh-huh.
Drank some of his goo. I was blindfolded. They told me
All
to
right.
suck it out of a
All right,
tube.
all right.
Drink what now?
You siding with the bad guy, fine. You drank some of his goo? Kind of weird.
Hey, they told me, close your eyes and you just suck on the end of this tube for a while and you drink the goo. You live forever. So I did.
Was that tube a penis?
I don't know. I didn't know.
Was
mine.
that tube a penis?
Was the tube a penis?
That tube was a penis.
That tube was a penis.
You gay go.
It was a penis.
He thinks about it for a second. He's like, he shivers. He's like, no, it wasn't a penis. No. I mean, I only had to work the pipe a little because it was stuck.
The fact that he fought the idea that it was a penis means it was a penis.
He just starts to sob, but no tears come out.
That's fine.
His tear ducts don't work. He says, "Let me out so I could kill myself." What are you guys doing?
Leave him.
Yeah, leave him.
Okay, so you go through, and there's a large.
Oh, do you want to let him go?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just leave him.
Loris and her guard give no shits.
You said yeah.
We're gonna leave him. Yeah, let's leave him. I'm
all right.
agreeing with you guys.
Yeah, let's leave him.
So you come to a large archway, and there is a large rectangular room. It's about 200 feet long.
What about wide?
Wide, it's about 50 feet wide.
That would be a 6 for perception.
You can't see much other than there's a couple statues sitting next to you guys.
I'm gonna try perception.
14.
I got 12.
Okay, so you guys notice that there are two winged statues sitting on both sides of this room on your side, and then at the other end of the room there is a large, basically the top half of one of these winged statues, but it takes up the entire hallway, and there's a small archway right in the dead center of so that's where the other door is.
I'm gonna do whatever Potato decides.
Yeah.
What do you think you should do, Potato?
So there's... What's at the end of the room again? I was distracted by all the meat being thrown around.
So there's two, I'd say 10-foot statues sitting next to you guys. One, not sitting next to you guys, but on your side of the wall, I guess you could say. Mm-hmm. On the opposite wall, the entire wall is a big engraving of a top half of one of these winged statues, wingtip to wingtip. And in the very dead center, there's another stone archway.
Blow it with both your arms.
Is the floor just all just stone?
Smooth.
Or is it... Okay. I guess I'll just take a couple steps into the room.
Okay. How many steps?
5.
Okay, you take 5 steps, nothing happens.
Are you gonna follow me?
Go 5 more.
The room has a red, it's also self-lit like some of the other rooms you've been in, but this one has a red light to it.
And coming from the ceiling?
Coming from all directions.
All directions. A red light.
Laura should detect magic.
She does not detect any magic.
What was that number?
I'm not telling you.
I'll take a closer look at one of the statues, I guess.
Okay, so you go over to one of the statues.
Yep.
Okay.
Perception.
Yep.
See if I notice anything about it.
Yep.
Botch.
A botch. You just smash your face into it.
I mean, I
seeing
could try to
nothing.
re-roll that, but I might botch again.
That's true, you could.
Reroll that.
All
Yeah,
right.
re-roll it.
All right. 19.
Okay. You can tell that the statues are not made of typical stone, and they're also not attached to the ground, so they are loose from the ground.
Can
About
I-
10 feet tall, and they're winged creatures. And they're about
What do their
4
faces
feet
look
wide.
like?
They look like a humanoid face. They look like they're fully armored. They have like a sword and a shield.
Push it.
Why don't you push it?
It's up against the wall, by the way, so it's not into the wall. It's setting separate from the wall, like out from the wall,
And there's an archway somewhere?
at the very other
end.
end of the room, and in the middle of that
Which is like not blink.
huge engraving.
What's the engraving say?
It's not. I mean, it's an engraving in the sense that it's like a top half of a winged humanoid. It's like a statue, but it's built into a wall.
What's the engraving say?
It says
It's
"fuck
a-
you."
It's just a picture, right?
Yeah, it's just a picture.
So what are you gonna do, Griddick?
Can Coral? You can do a light wound heal, right?
I can do a heal.
Can you heal me real quick? I'm at 4 health.
Okay.
I can.
Yeah, you can heal them if you have that ability.
I will cure wounds.
Okay.
That is 7 HP.
All right.
Alright.
Heal for 7.
I mean, these statues are gonna come to life. I
Yeah.
feel like it.
Yeah, if they're not attached to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Should we just not blink and just
There you go. Nice.
keep watching them?
Don't blink. It's a Doctor Who reference, Phil. You don't watch that show, right?
No, not at all.
Is that with the trash cans and the plungers?
That's a trash
Procrastinate.
Progress.
Procrastinate.
Procrastinate.
Procrastinate. What are you guys doing?
Moisturize me.
Moisturize.
Coral, any ideas?
Run through the archway, Poto.
So just
I have
make a run
nothing.
for it.
What's the setup?
It's 100 feet to the other side of the wall where the other door is. There's a big,
Okay.
giant, we'll call it angel statue carved into that wall. Goes from wingtip to wingtip. That's the whole width of the wall. On both sides of your end of the wall, there are 2 statues that sit out from the wall, so they're not part of the wall. They're about 10 feet tall, and it's like a sword and a shield type thing. It's about 3 feet wide, and they're not attached to the ground. That is the current setup. There's one on each side of the room.
What's the engraving say?
It says you're next, Critic.
I've-
The other leg will be mine.
You haven't killed me all night.
Signed, The Door. There's still time, don't worry. There's still time.
Alright.
There's still time.
All right, I'll just start walking down the hall, but I'm gonna walk backwards, just because.
Okay.
Slowly.
So the other 2 people that can look in that direction notice that when she gets about 15 feet in, all of a sudden this wall of fire shoots out from the other end of the hall, like the room just moves right towards you guys.
I turn around and look. Can I run back to them?
Can I step back
You can step back where?
away from the firewall?
It's basically the entire width of the room. And you are currently in the room.
And I can't step out of it?
You can, yeah. But stepping back is not where you were off to the side. So I'm saying you can leave the room. Stepping back will just put you back into a corner. You went all the way over to this one side of the room.
I'll
Drunky.
do that.
Leaving or staying in the corner?
I'll stay in the corner.
Okie dokie.
All right, I see his reaction. Turn and look. Can I run out of the room, or at least try
Athletics check.
to run? Okay.
See if you outrun this wall
And
of
this
fire.
curtain's between us and the
Yes.
17.
Alright.
You're fine. So you do make it out of the room. What are you doing with your mount?
How far off the wall are the statues? How far do they stick out?
They're 3 feet square.
How many squares a dwarf?
You would fit in 3 squares, or 3 feet. So you're just gonna stand behind one of the statues?
It's the far statue.
Okay. So you just stand behind it.
I'm gonna tell Enrica to drop me off behind that one.
And then leave.
Run back.
Okay. I'll run an athletics check to see if she makes it. She does. It's no problem. So she drops you right behind the
And
statue.
I want to get out of the doorway too, so I'm not.
That's fine. So Coral's just sitting in the corner. The fire hits the statue that's in front of you, just goes right around you.
Cool. And
Hits Coral, though. For 2 fire damage. And there's another firewall coming. Like, they're just continuous firewalls coming.
I'm gonna time it.
You can't go anywhere.
Oh, I could crawl time
Crawl. Okay.
faster than it resets.
No, it's literally like probably 20 feet apart
I'm gonna try to push the statue.
with one leg and on the ground.
So is that a -1 to my?
Call that a -6. Because you don't have any way to, like, get a grip to push.
18.
With a -6, you got an 18. All right. Yeah, no, you push it. It's pushing. Pretty easily. Just... and the firewall just hits it. Coral, are you moving or are you just going to stay in that corner?
I'll move.
To where?
Behind my statue.
I'll move towards him and jump out of the way.
Jump out. Are you standing behind his statue or not?
No, in front of it.
You're in front of it. Okay. That's fine.
I mean, of course.
So a wall of fire hits you and you take 2 damage.
That's fair.
Because you're drunk and don't understand what I mean. Potato, do you see what Griddick's doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll peek my head back in and take a look at what's going on.
You see him cripple pushing.
Like a boss.
Like a boss, though, this fucking statue forward.
All right,
and the fire
can I
just goes
get
around.
Enrica and time it so that we can run up behind and help when there's not fire?
Yeah, athletics.
All right. 15.
Yeah. And she is good, too. So everyone, well, other than Coral.
I grab him
Okay.
and move him behind the
Okay.
statue.
So everyone's behind this statue now. And the firewall's just going right around you guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And we're gonna push to the archway.
Okay.
Should we like strength check?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, all of us are.
As long as no one botches.
I got 18.
Okay, you're fine. So you keep pushing it, and the fire just keeps going right around this like little statue, and you get all the way to the end. The fire just keeps going by. It's about 25 feet to that doorway. Fire just keeps going by.
So we have to make a dash in one of the breaks.
I'm gonna have somebody put me on my.
Companion?
Yeah.
Okay. They put you back on Enrica. Okay.
Let's see. Hold. Hold. I'm gonna time it.
Okay. Intelligence.
15.
Okay. So you know when would be a good time to go. You're like, all right.
I've played enough platformers in my day to know.
Enrica rolls athletics. It's not great.
Oh.
She makes it there.
Can we add my athletics to it?
You can't go anywhere. Griddick, but because she just barely made it, it's just the back half really gets a little singed. So,
I'm on her shoulder, so.
oh, you're on her shoulders.
Shoulders,
You
yeah.
take 2 fire damage.
Okay, pat that out real quick.
All right. So I want to try to time it and get.
Intelligence
Follow.
check to see if you can figure out when to go.
All right. 19.
Okay, you're pretty sure you got this, Pat.
All right.
Athletics.
17.
You're fine. You just real fast. You just pop in that doorway. Coral, what are you doing?
Time it.
Basically, you're the only person behind this statue. The firewalls just keep going out.
You gotta roll through.
I'll roll through.
Time the intelligence to know when you're gonna.
Int? Really?
Yeah.
That's bad. 10.
Okay. Roll an athletics check, but you get a -4.
15.
18.
You're fine. You just run right at it. Like, you mistime it a little bit, but you're so fast that you don't even notice, and as soon as you're into the doorway, the room sort of dims, and there's no more fire.
What do I see in this new room?
Yeah.
The 7.
Perception check. Nat 20.
So this room is a very different room than the other place you've been. This is the coldest room in this entire place that you've been so far. It's almost like a mausoleum. There's a stone coffin sitting in the middle of this room, along with carvings on the walls. So with your perception check, you notice that these carvings, they go around this room, sort of like that picture when you first entered. And it shows like a great battle between winged humanoids and other creatures. It also depicts after the battle. So the main adversary in these battles is defeated, and his blood kind of corrupts whatever it touches. It shows one of the fallen winged humanoids from the battle come into contact with it, and then it becomes corrupted. The others kill it repeatedly, but it just keeps coming back. So they lock it in a cell underneath the ground, and the box starts to shake a little bit.
We should leave.
Sitting in front of it, though, is a sword and a shield in front of that coffin. But the box is starting to shake a little bit, and you're starting to hear like a...
You need to make a dash for that sword and shield.
Really?
Mm-hmm. How much health do you have?
Full health.
Which is?
25.
And I'm at 9.
You hear that screeching noise again. And you, Riddick, you just throw up a little bit. You just blip, 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 blip. See, that's happening. But it's starting to crack, this little stone coffin. It's starting to crack.
Between my vomits, I say, get that sword, blah, blah, sword, blah, shield, blah.
So basically the only people that could go get it are Coral or Potato, because Aloris and the guard don't give two shits.
I'm going for it.
All right.
All right, Dex check.
14.
So you get to it and you pick up this sword and this shield, and at that moment, it's the stone coffin is breaking apart, and this black ooze is just pouring out the corners and the sides.
That's fair.
So it's moving towards you very quickly. So
I'll run away.
athletics check.
9.
It's not great. Okay, so one of these, so this black ooze is basically, so you're running away, and the black ooze wraps itself around your ankle.
Oh, that sucks.
And you're going to take 2 damage, and you can't move right now. And like your ankle's burning, it almost feels like it's searing the skin that it's touching. And
Right.
You see those little black veins that they had before, but it's like all around that wound, and your leg is feeling weaker and weaker.
Sounds
Can
real
I
bad.
try to run up and cut this thing off of?
Sure.
Like, 22.
Yeah, it hits.
All right. 6.
So that will basically, so you cut the little tentacle that's wrapped around his leg, and it kind of pours off, I guess, or it just falls off like liquid wood off of his leg, and there's just like a really bad burn the entire way
Can
around.
I try to like pull him to run?
Sure. At that moment, the stone coffin breaks the entire way, and this large, it almost looks like an angel of sorts, but it's like all mangled, and its wings are covered in like, if you took an angel and you threw it in the Exxon oil spill, it kind of looks like that, but it decayed like after thousands of years. It's like, and it's starting to move towards you, and Loris is like, okay, leaving, and her and the guard just sprint in the opposite direction where you guys came from. Yeah, they just fucking book it. They don't even care about you guys. They just fucking book it.
All right. Well, I'm going to try to get Coral to run out of there, so.
Okay.
So do we do an athletics check?
Athletics check, yeah. Coral, you get a -1 to your athletics check because your ankle's a
Got
little
7.
fucked up. 7, okay.
22.
You're fine. You're totally fine. Potato is not doing so fine. She's lagging behind quite a bit.
Can I grab her?
You can, I guess, and just pull
Just
her
do
along.
a dex. Can I try dexing to reach out and grab him too?
Sure.
Like-
What are you doing with your lizard companion?
Running.
She's fucking booking it, like, just...
I got a 10 to reach out.
Okay, so you've grabbed onto Coral.
I reach out to her with a 17.
Okay, so you're hanging onto her, and you're pulling her right as, like, a tentacle's about to get her.
Yeah.
But basically, you guys are running as this thing is chasing after you. And like, the black ooze is just hitting all the walls. And all the light that was, like, self-lighting in the rooms is all
Alright.
basically going out the moment, like, he's getting to that room.
All right.
And as he keeps
running.
going, he
We're
keeps
just
getting
running.
bigger. So,
Should
like,
we keep running?
oh, yeah.
No.
Athletics? Just stop.
Let's just...
Hey, what's up?
Aloris and the guard are totally fine. They're so far ahead of you guys right now, just fucking booking it.
Nat 20.
So I have A 7.
Okay.
Well, we're still holding on to each
you
other. I got
guys
a nat
are
20.
So when you guys are hanging on
Nat
to each
20
other,
and
like,
7.
okay, so you guys are moving pretty fast. You're starting to move a little bit further away from this monster, but it's just moving right at you guys. Just the fire room, it's not spitting fire anymore. Like, it goes to spit fire, and the fire comes out and turns into black goo and just falls. Everything's just turning into black goo as this thing's, like, coming at you guys. Just coming. When you guys get to the bridge area with the little kobold, Aloris gets about 3/4 of the way down this bridge and then casts a firebolt at that lever and hits it. So she hits that lever and the thing starts to go up. And her and the guard just pop off the end and keep on going as the bridge is starting to raise.
So we gotta make it across the bridge and make
I'll
it jump.
follow her.
Okay. As it's starting to rise up. The kobold's like, you guys said you were going to be out of here!
No!
Don't leave me!
No!
I'll grab that kobold.
He's chained up.
We're not. We have to leave him. We have to go.
So you guys will have to do athletics checks again.
Can I break the chain
20.
with my warhammer?
7.
Okay, so you're fine. You need to roll athletics. Or unless you're just stopping to free this kobold.
I want to free the kobold.
Don't do it!
Okay.
Don't do it!
Potato is trying to run up this bridge. Coral's like trying to undo this chain.
I'm freeing the kobold.
Okay.
Plus what?
It's a strength check.
6.
No. So you just pull and yank and nothing happens. And this kobold just starts like biting into your hand to try and get the fuck out. And like he's just trying to get away because there's this fucking thing coming. So it's just lashing
Leave
out.
him!
Run! Run!
I refuse. I start trying to free him again.
So Potato, I want you to do another athletics check to see, because that bridge
Yeah,
is getting
go-
kind of high.
yeah.
Yeah.
14?
Yeah, you make it.
Okay.
Do a dex check to see what happens when you jump off the end of this
Okay.
bridge.
Nat 20.
Okay, you're fine.
I do a
Just
flip.
fucking tuck and roll. Coral, the bridge is now pretty high up, and this creature is like really close to you. So what are you doing? Trying
I'm
to free the
trying to free both of us.
kobold? Okay. Roll strength again.
11.
You just kind of rip the top half of this kobold off. So like, he's not chained anymore technically, but
I'm
he's
sorry.
Just,
You say the top half?
yeah, it's just his shoulders and his head and his arms.
He's dead.
No, he's not dead. He's not dead.
How do you rip the top half
He's
of
not
someone
dead.
off and they're not
I
dead?
told you he's not dead.
He was
All
kind
right.
of zombie.
Yeah, he's
decaying,
kind of a zombie
So he
anyways.
was very fragile.
Yeah, so you just ripped him, like the top part of him
I
off.
feel bad about it, but
And
I'm
he's
going
like,
for the.
What are you
I'm,
doing? Fucking run!
I'm like, all right, yeah. I'm
Athletics.
gonna run.
And it's really close to you now, so you better fucking roll good. Was it a
Botched.
bot?
Botched. Botched. That's a 1. That's a 1.
So Coral's like, you got it, and trips immediately, tossing the kobold into the abyss. It's like, you
Kobold-
fucking idiot!
Kobold's very dead.
But this black goo thing basically just runs right through you, and you die immediately. You just are fucking dead. Like, it hits you, surrounds you, and you're fucking dead. Just, no more Coral. This ends the life of Coral.
Coral Chundergunner is dead.
And it flies across this chasm.
I'm
So
still
it's
running.
you're all still running. Okay, so if you keep going back the way you came, you go through the slime area, you get to the water area with the ladder. She's at the top, and she's holding this, like, orb. She's like, get the fuck up here!
Alright.
Roll athletics.
Athletics. 8.
24.
So you go right up that ladder, and she's just slow huffing it up this ladder. She's like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! But luckily you did so well before that you do have some space.
Okay.
So you get another athletics check.
9.
Okay. You can try and pull her up if you want. Okay.
8.
Okay. So you pull her up a little bit the rest of the way as you can see the light going out in that room, so you know that black stuff's getting close. Aloris basically throws the orb down as hard as she can, and basically takes off in the other direction.
All right, can we follow?
Just follow her?
Yeah,
Sure.
running out of here.
So when she does that, it causes this massive explosion, and that whole floor starts to shake and like fall in a little bit. So now the floor is starting to give way as well. So now you're kind of just trying to outrun this falling floor.
Yeah.
Athletics check again.
22.
Okay, you're fine.
10.
They're both fine. You can try and pull
Yeah.
him a little bit.
Yeah. It's
Dex
a
check.
Dex.
Yeah.
10.
You could do a dex check too to see if you can grab out there.
4.
So the floor's starting to shake and you're starting to fall a little bit behind Griddick. A little bit behind. As Enrica is just kind of... She rolls a dex to see if she can... Okay, so she kind of tumbles through this floor as it's still falling in. And then you get back to... So now you're back to that long hallway. Mm-hmm. And basically the black ooze explodes into that hallway. Like as you're running through it, like looking over your shoulder like, fuck! And Aloris is outside the door, by the way. And she goes, you have like 5 fucking seconds! Athletics.
All right. 22.
Okay, you're fine.
16.
Okay, so you're fine too. So you're running, and this news is coming at you, and you basically burst out through that door, and Aloris pulls the crystal out of the door, and starts to slide shut real slow.
I keep running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not standing to watch.
So you
No.
hear that, and it closes right before it gets to you guys. And then you see like the outline of the door, like a light appears around that door, and kind of like almost like a fuse. Starts at the bottom, works its way up to the top, to the middle, and then goes back to the sides. And then the runes that were in the middle of the door glow a little bit, and then they go back to being dark. And thus, the only 2 people left in the party are Griddick.
3.
Sorry, I keep forgetting because Enrica's not here right now. Griddick, Enrica, and Potato. And of course, Aloris and one of her guards. And I'm pretty sure that is where we'll end our episode here. So, thanks everybody for listening.
If you like what you hear, you can find us at Facebook or Twitter at Botched Podcast. If you want to donate money, find us at botchpodcast.com. And don't forget to leave us a 5-star review on iTunes.
All right, thanks everybody for listening. See you guys next week.
Bye.